Hey, what's up guys? Today, doing something pretty exciting. We're going to review the JBL Clip 3 Bluetooth wireless rugged water resistant speaker. Then I'm going to give it away. Sounds good, right? You want it? You can have it. Months ago, I was debating on this and the Sony XB10. And obviously, I made a video about the Sony XB10. And I dig it. Flash by a few months, these things are normally 60 bucks. And I found it on Amazon for like 35 bucks. Which, ever since then, it's still been in that same price range. Now, I forgot about it. Sat on my desk down here for about 3 months, maybe a little bit longer. Forgot I even had it. Still use this. It sits up on my desk. Works fine. I don't really have use for it. This is water resistant. I don't even know why I wanted a water resistant speaker, but I got one. Now I have two. So we're going to check this thing out. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to test it out, let you know what I think, play a little bit of some of my friends' bands' music. That way you can just hear a little bit of it, because the stuff I'm actually going to test it on, I don't have the rights to play. So, let's check this thing out. Inside, we've got our paperwork, which don't really need. That speaker's really in there. Just really in there. Okay, so we got our speaker and a flat orange USB to micro USB charge cable. So let's check this little guy out. So it's fairly small. It's about the size of my hand. I mean, it's built out of a durable plastic, and it's got a nice rubber texture all the way around it to keep it pretty rugged. It's got this little exclamation point. A lot of their stuff has exclamation points on it. I'm not exactly sure why or what it stands for, but it's a nice slide resistant grip right through there. Keep it down in place, because we know with this thing from the original review, if you set it down like that and it's playing music, it's going to start spinning, which is annoying. So they give you this little thing to set it on, make it look like a little cannon. And that's supposed to be red, and obviously it's orange, so I'm still upset about that. But back to the JBL, it's very durable feeling. We've got our volume up, down, and our play button right there in the front. Little JBL's emblem. Power button, Bluetooth button. Right here it says Clip 3. That looks like our speaker. So here we have a nice flap with very thick water resistant coating on it. Down inside, your charging port, which is micro USB, and your auxiliary import. Now this thing is IPX7 water resistant, which will do a meter for 30 minutes. A meter is about 3.3 feet, I do believe. It's got a 1000 milliamp battery, which gives it 10 hours of play time. It's very rugged and small, and it also has a built-in carabiner. It's made out of a pretty tough plastic, and on the inside of it, it's got a rubber coating. So if you clip it on something, it's not going to scratch it up. It's also, you can use for speakerphone, conference calls, anything like that. And it's got noise and echo cancellation built into it. Alright guys, so I took the Clip 3 and I'll listen to some music on it for about the past hour or so. It sounds really good. It's very clear. The highs and the mids, I listen to personally a lot of death metal, hardcore. So I listen to some Hatebreed, some Every Time I Die. I listen to the new Knocked Loose EP, which they're awesome hardcore band from Kentucky. If you're into it, check them out if you haven't. And I listen to the Hoods because I got a little nostalgic. Wanted some late 90s, early 2000s hardcore going in there. I then took it. That all sounded great. The deep vocals, everything, it all sounded very, very clear, which kind of surprised me. I even listened to the new Misery Index album. Very, very heavy. Good stuff. Sounded great. So I moved on to some hip-hop. I threw on Bow Down by the West Side Connection, and it sounded really good. So I went from there. I listened to a little bit of Beastie Boys, because we love the Beastie Boys in this house. Listened to the new Dem Atlas album. Sounded really good, really crystal clear. I needed something with a little more bass, so I threw on Run the Jewels. RTJ3, my two go-to tracks to check out bass on speakers, headphones, things that I review, are Call Ticketron and Hey Kids. Very, very bass heavy, a lot of 808s. Now this, with that deep bass, it didn't boom, anything like that. It really fell a little flat. I mean, the music still sounded good. It sounded better than you would listen to it on your phone, but not really a nice pair of headphones or your stereo, your car stereo, if you have a nice car stereo, anything like that. It didn't sound absolutely amazing. But what we did get out of it, it sounded good. I even put on some DJ Shadow, just some instrumental, some deep bass, 3 Ralphs, things like that. And it sounded good. It really sounded good, but it just doesn't, that deep bass hit isn't there where it should be. And JBL's normally all about the bass, so kind of a little disappointed with that one. But it still sounded really, really good. Now, I listened to it hanging, I listened to it laying down on the table. This one, if you have it down, it kind of vibrates and sounds distorted. This did not. It didn't hanging. It sounded crystal clear either way. So I'm a big fan of that. It sounds really, really good. I can't play any of those things that I mentioned because I don't have rights to it. So this is my buddy Brandon's band. They're called Torrance. They're just a really dynamic rock and roll group from here in West Virginia. I'm just going to play a little bit of this song. It's called Totem. It's coming up, their new EP that comes out soon. And I'll link this below if you want to check it out. Hopefully the microphone picks up as good as it actually sounds. It does sound very clear, especially with those vocals. This is my buddy's band. It's called the Jasons. They are a very poppy horror punk band. Each member is a different Jason Voorhees from the films. And this song is called Blood in the Streets. It's off their upcoming album that's coming out. I have no idea when, but they released a single on the 1st of April. They're also, well, they're not from here. They're from Camp Crystal Lake in New Jersey. Alright, you get the picture. You can find them on Apple Music. I don't think Torrance is on Apple Music, but I will link their Bandcamp down below. So, enough shout-outs to friends' bands. But it sounds really, really good. It's crystal clear. So I dig it. If I actually needed if I needed a waterproof speaker, this is probably what I would go with. I would not buy this again, because you're limited to how you can listen to it. This thing sounds great. It's portable, clip it on whatever, your bag, anything, take it camping, or those old commercials where they'd show people snowboarding and it would be dangling off of their snowsuits, whatever. I don't know. I dig it. I'll put a link below to Amazon if you want to check this thing out for yourself. But the giveaway. If you want this thing, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below why you want it. And then click the link for a second chance. Click the link in the description to my Instagram. I created an Instagram for this channel called Affordable Tech Reviews. You can even search for it and find it. Follow me on Instagram and tag one friend who would like this, and you're entered in a second chance. Let me know why you obviously want it and tag your friend. But there you go. You get 2 chances. Very simple to do. This is only for the United States. Hopefully in the future I can do something, because I know I have a lot of followers from outside the States, and I truly appreciate that. But at the moment I can only ship to the United States because I am broke and customs is expensive. But if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, share the video if you haven't already. Truly appreciate it. Dislike it if you didn't like any of this, you don't want this thing, that's fine. I want to give it to you because I really don't need it. I'm going to put it right back in the box and we'll ship it out. I am going to end this in 3 weeks. That's probably important to know. That will be the last Friday of this month. It will be Friday the 26th. It's yours. I will announce it on Instagram who wins, and I will DM you whatever. You get your information. So until the next time, good luck. Let me know why you like it, and I'll see you in the next video.